fear. Trump Gaza is finally here. Trump Gaza shining bright. Golden future, a brand new life. Taste and dance, the deal is done. Trump Gaza, #1. Trump Gaza shining bright. Golden future, a brand new life. Taste and dance, the deal is done. Trump Gaza, #1.
Some kind of butterfly, baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me
hello. All right, I'm back up in here. Had a little technical difficulties, but we back up in here, man. This is the Game Show Podcast. I am your beloved game show host, Prince Pierre, says and does the motherfucking most. We use colorful language over here, man, because we just talk the talk, walk the walk that I do every single day. In business settings and in social settings. So we put it where the ghost can get it. And we're going to tell you what it was and what it is. And one thing we're going to definitely do. We're going to definitely show this game to y'all today. So what's up with it? Do you hate it or love it? Donald Trump came out on the 25th of this month. Made an announcement that, hey, we're going to the gold card immigration. What is gold card immigration? Yeah, what is gold card immigration? How that help America? How that's America first? How that help the MAGA movement, huh? What it look like? Look like he just fleecing some people over there? Or he just getting out the poor? He just getting out the poor ignorant trash to bring in the rich immigrant trash by the opinions of some of y'all. We got some clips. We got the first clip we're gonna play would be the President of the United States, number 47, also 45, Donald J. Trump. And we also got his Secretary of Commerce, Howard Lutnick. And we also got some little funny shit. For even Floyd Mayweather talking about Donald J. Trump. I know a lot of people hate Trump. Over at the game show, we fuck with Trump over here, man. Yeah, man, we Trump on him real good over here, man. Yeah, we ain't got no problem with Donald J. Trump over here, man. Shit. Donald J. Trump. to y'all. Y'all think he a racist and all that. I don't know where y'all got that from, but y'all can keep on keeping on. I tell people, if you hated Trump before, keep y'all hate on him. Don't like him now. Yeah, don't like him now. It took y'all 10 years to understand what the MAGA movement is all about, make America great again. As far as his financial plans and his policies. I be trying to look for some shit in his policies that's full of shit, boy. I be trying to find some shit to say something bad about Donald Trump. But I ain't finna talk about how he deliver. I ain't the one to be talking about deliveries. I can't do that because I'm an ignorant, no good motherfucker that talk shit, swallow spit, don't give a fuck. I stand in a stomp down pulpit every single day. You know what I'm talking about? I always remember, man, this is the game show. Like, share, and subscribe to this program. We will improve this program this year. We're going to be doing a lot of different little things. So we definitely going to be efforting out a lot of different things over here. So it is going to be more than just me sitting up here preaching to y'all. We're going to be showing y'all what's going on out here every single day. But I always remember we stand on the G code, which is game first over here. And the game, my acronym for game is God's appointed, or for you, God's anointed, manifesting enlightenment. We're just going to shed the light on what's going on in the political game. And the games we love, the games we play, the games we know. This is the unadulterated motherfucking game show. Every single time we come on live, we're dropping hot fire. We're putting it in a unique Southern imperialistic perspective. I'm from the South, country Southern nigga. Like Pimp C would say, I basically be spitting Southern country rap tunes, country talking points. I ain't trying to be the most articulate guy. And one thing you're gonna know, you're gonna understand where I stand and what I'm on. That's all we gonna come over here, man. So we stand on the G code over here, G1 over here every single day. Yeah, we also, we trumping on them every single day, man. Trump on them. God damn it, Trump on them. Yeah. And we already know when you say Trump on them, niggas gonna get mad. Niggas mad. Yeah, niggas be mad. Y'all definitely hit that like. You know what I'm talking about? And what we talking about today is gold card immigration. Yeah, that's what it is. God damn it, that's what it is. Gold card immigration, man. What is this gold card shit about? Well, we're gonna let Trump explain that to y'all. We're gonna let Trump explain that to y'all right quick. We got a 3-minute, 45-second clip. We're gonna play that right now. Let Trump holler at y'all right quick. Like, share, and subscribe to the game show. Let's go.
We're going to be doing something else that's going to be very, very good. We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card. This is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship. And wealthy people will be coming into our country by buying this card. They'll be wealthy, and they'll be successful, and they'll be spending a lot of money and paying a lot of taxes and employing a lot of people. And we think it's going to be extremely successful. Never been done before or anything like this, but it's something that we're going to be putting out over the next, would you say 2 weeks, Howard? Do you want to say a couple of words about it?
Sure.
Mr. President, are there
Wait a
any
minute.
requirements for that
Hang on a
gold
sec.
card? Do you have to invest a certain amount of money in this country in order to qualify for that gold card?
Yeah, exactly.
So
Go
the
ahead.
EB-5 program was really, you lend some money, but it was full of nonsense, make-believe, and fraud, and it was a way to get a green card that was low priced. So the president said, rather than having this sort of ridiculous EB-5 program, we're going to end the EB-5 program. We're going to replace it with the Trump Gold Card, which is really a green card gold. So they'll be able to pay $5 million to the U.S. government. They'll have to go through vetting, of course. We're going to make sure they're wonderful, world-class global citizens. They can come to America. The president can give them a green card, and they can invest in America, and we can use that money to reduce our deficit. Why do we give out lotteries of green cards? Why do we give out EB-5 for green cards? The President of the United States understands that the right answer is, why don't we eliminate the deficit of the United States of America instead?
The gold card, well, millions, but the gold card will bring in with it people that create jobs, very high level people. I think companies will pay to get people in. For instance, you today graduate from the Wharton School of Finance or Harvard or Stanford or any college, and nobody knows if you can even go to work for a company. So Apple and all these companies that want to get people to be working for them will be able to buy a card, and for the people that are number one in their class at top schools, I see that as one of the things. But generally speaking, it'll be people with money and people that create jobs, and they won't have to pay any tax on income outside of the United States, which they're not paying right now. They're not citizens, but they'll have to pay if they create jobs in the United States. They'll pay full taxes like everybody else. So you're getting big taxpayers, big job producers, and we'll be able to sell maybe 1 million of these cards, maybe more than that. And if you add up the numbers, they're pretty good. As an example, 1 million cards would be worth $5 trillion. $5 trillion.
Wow.
And if you sell 10 million of the cards, that's a total of $50 trillion. Well, we have 35 trillion in debt. That'd be nice. So we'll see. But it could be great. Maybe it will be fantastic. We have it all worked out from the legal standpoint. It's totally legal to do. Hasn't been done before. It's been done in many different forms. We give them away. Why should we give them away? We shouldn't give them away. And I think it's something very exciting. I think it's potentially just something that we're all very excited about.
Yeah, so Trump is pretty much explaining to you how the gold card actually works. It's to get wealthy immigrants from around the world. Also, these companies, don't throw him out there like the Elon Musk of the world wants the top scientists from China or Russia or whatever he wants, a big technologist. You got to pay $5 million for that person. It's per person. So he got a family of 4, that'd be $20 million. To incentivize people to come here, they'll have gifts, goods and services. Like you say, they're going to come in here. They're going to pay the tax bracket where the tax bracket is for a rich person. I think, 35%? So they coming in here. They're not tax exempt. Let's get to it. Most immigrants that come over here, man, from back in the day, off that program that they've been having. Trump is not reinventing the wheel. He's just taking old laws and improving them. $50 trillion in debt, $35 trillion in debt that we are right now. I always had this conversation a long time ago, man. I said, man, why the hell these people come over here and be able to get tax exemptions and be able to get all this other shit? And we know they've been paying money to get here, so they pay good money. Now, the key to it is not a path, it's a pathway to citizenship. It ain't citizenship. You still got to take the civics test. You still got to do everything in there. So it's a visa. You pay $5 million if you're a rich person and it destroys the debt. And if you are an African American or Negro, and this country gets out of debt, then you might be able to take your ass and organize and start submitting reparations initiatives. You're not going to submit a reparations initiative when this damn country is in debt. It's not going to happen. You're not going to even have a conversation about it. But this country is at a surplus. And like you say, over the time, the more taxpayers, like you see, we got 10 million people coming here. Wealthy people. Okay? Person got $5 million to spend. Most likely they're worth 10, 20, 30, $40 million. You know what I'm saying? They got money. And that's what we want. We want immigrants to come here. We want wealthy immigrants to come here. I know you're tired of the wealthy. I know you've seen what happened up there in New York and all these sanctuary cities giving these goddamn food stamps and snaps to them, to these immigrants that can't, they ain't doing nothing but doing what? Taking our jobs. Taking the poor man's job. Well, the rich motherfucker ain't taking your job. The rich motherfucker coming over here, rich immigrant motherfucker coming over here is going to create jobs. They're going to spend a lot of money. They gonna buy goods and services. So if they got big money over there and they're gonna vet them very well. They have to be law-abiding citizens from over there, legitimate businesses and legitimate men and women. They can't be from the dope game and from organized crime and you know running RICO statutes and shit over there in their town. Not them type of people. So they're looking for people that can bring tangibles here. And like you said, we sell them for 800,000 now. We sell them for 800,000 now. So what's the point? It ain't nothing new about it. It's just he just saying we finna up the price on here. We finna get this. We finna get this budget and get this doggone debt up out of here so it can build a surplus. And it also helps us eliminate the income tax that you have to pay every year. Also, administration and a lot of governors like DeSantis is trying to get rid of the property tax situation in there. So put more money back into Americans' pockets. And that's really what it's about. Put more money back into your pockets that you earn and keep the money that you earn in situations like that. And I don't think nobody should be against that. You might be like, fuck them motherfucker. I don't want him, man. I don't want to hear you bitch ass niggas. If you down for broke, no good criminals to come here, immigrants. You people on the left side, how in the hell you don't want the brightest and the smartest and the wealthiest to come over here? That's all we should be accepting is the brightest and the smartest and the wealthiest coming through here through immigration. That's all we should even allow coming over here, to be honest. Yeah, we discriminate in America. You damn right. DEI is out of here. We don't mess with it. We don't want it. We want the baddest motherfuckers and the smartest motherfuckers and the brightest motherfuckers and the wealthiest motherfuckers to be applying for American citizenship. We shouldn't be wanting the doggone dregs and no goods and the criminals. We don't want these people. We don't need these people. We already got our own criminals here. We already got bitch ass niggas and bitch ass Latinos out here doing crime. We don't need no motherfucking me immigrant criminals over here. Why would you want them bastards over here? Makes no sense to me. And this is gonna help, and then they're gonna probably bring factory jobs, people be more factory jobs over here, more manufacturing and more opportunities over here for the American people. And that's what it's about. You know, just got to have an Apple cut a $600 billion check for job creation over here in this country because Apple don't want to pay the tariffs. Again, y'all hate the tariffs, but you see what the tariffs doing. The tariffs is the whip. The tariffs is the motherfucking axe. It's to force you to come to the table and you're going to have to be innovative and make a deal. Say, yeah, man, I don't want to pay tariffs. Well, what you going to do for America? How you going to better this country? Because you can't go outside this country and bring the goods back and we ain't employing nobody. Because you got, all the people that's getting kicked out the government, man, they need a job, right? So you need to bring in innovators and job creators into this country that can get in people a job. I see people out there complaining about the government. We don't need no more government workers. Get your ass in the private sector and make some damn money. Private sector is one goddamn me funding your damn check over there at the government. You're not essential to the government. We don't need you. I don't want my money going to fucking me type motherfucking paper organizers and motherfucking me mail counters and shit in the government. No. No, absolutely not. So I just believe that it's very, very innovative, very, very smart for President Trump to come with this kind of plan. Bottom line, $5 million. I ain't going to me, but we can go to that debt. Because the debt is because the national debt, which is $35 trillion, is the reason inflation was high. Inflation right now is at 3%. You can get inflation down to 1.5, or you might get it down to 0.5. It means that your dollar gonna be better. Then you got more initiatives for as gold. where those supposed to be going over there to Fort Knox to do an audit on the gold to see how much gold is over there. Supposed to be 8,000 tons of gold in that place. We don't know. And they're going to find out. And also talk about putting the dollar on the gold standard a little bit so we can stop BRICS. That's the reason why Trump is talking with Russia, trying to make Russia ally so he can break up BRICS. Okay? Like I played before earlier with the Gaza situation. It's a joke, but yeah, we're not putting money out of here. America's not being fixing to go spend money on Gaza, and we ain't got no stake in Gaza. Trump ain't playing that. He ain't playing that bullshit. He's not playing that Biden ticks and that Bidenomics bullshit. Just giving $350 billion to fucking Ukraine for absolutely nothing in return. Absolutely, he's going over there to get them rare earth minerals and the oil and whatever else you got. We need to get that. We need to get that $350 billion back, bruh. We're not playing with you, Mrs. Zelensky. Nah, we're not letting you walk off with our shit. We need that. You gonna pay that. We're gonna get you. Trump gonna get you off, and you can't refuse. Cause all goddamn Trump would do is say, "All right, Putin, I'm gonna take my hands off, and we're gonna move. You can do what you damn well please." Well, Trump don't want Putin doing what he damn well please. I also got initiatives with Russia with their oil and with their doggone rare earth minerals. Yeah, Trump going after it, man. He ain't playing. You're not fucking over this country. We're not no motherfucker. No. We do business here. It's gonna be a fair deal, and that's what you're gonna have to do with. That's why I like Trump. Trump ain't with the bullshit. Y'all want to look at the play race games? You niggeros want to play race games over here? Go right ahead and stay fucking broke. Worrying about where you come from. Who gives a fuck? We got a youth out here, man. They just want to goddamn. We got youth out here killing themselves for absolutely nothing. When there's goddamn opportunities out here to grow up and be a productive citizen of society and have have prosperity in the human experience, except this disparity in the human experience in the melanated, impoverished melanated communities and shit. And you niggas is over here want to worry about who racist. I ain't got no time to worry about who no motherfucking racist is. What the fuck a racist got to do with my goddamn money, nigga? Bitch ass niggas working for racists right now. Bitch ass niggas buying chips and bags and goddamn some of you niggas over there buying beer, buying chips, buying motherfucking me, Royal Robe and all that. Y'all be over there, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all over there supporting racist white supremacists when y'all buy all that goddamn designer shit. Like Balenciaga and shit. Motherfuckers don't like no goddamn niggas. Gucci be having Prada. They over there making emblems and shit, making fun of Jim Crow ass shit, and you niggas wearing that motherfucker shit, talking about you standing on some black power, nigga. Man, you better get your bitch ass out of here. Yeah. You outside a nigga with a cowboy hat and some goddamn Justin boots on, and you talking about why you wearing this shit? Man, nigga, I'm gonna wear them, man. You better get your ass out of here. North America's made this shit, nigga. I'm not wearing that bullshit you niggas wearing. And it's a damn shame. That's how y'all want to talk over there, especially over at TikTok. All y'all want to do talk race this, race that. You give a fuck about no damn race. I know what I am. I'm a black man in America. I'm an Aboriginal American. That's what I am. I'm indigenous to this land. It's my land. I got more rights to the land than Trump do. Fuck you talking about. And then at the end of the damn day, you ain't got nowhere else to go. Africa don't love you niggas. Africa don't give a hot diggity damn about you. You ain't got no fucking issue, no fucking money. You ain't getting shit. Trump exposed them hoes as soon as he got in office. Talking about, yeah, Africa, we ain't got no more aid for you. We ain't got no more money for you. We got to balance our budget over here. Fuck you. And guess what they end up doing? They want to goddamn kick the white Africans out of their land. Not my business. I don't give a fuck about that. But they actually kicking the black American, the so-called African American, up out of their land. They kicking their ass out of there. Nigeria told me you got 24 hours, get up out of here. And you love Africa. And Africa don't give a damn about your black ass. They sold your ass in slavery, nigga. They sold our ass in slavery. Regardless if you think it's only 4% or you think 100% or 50% of us was on the ships, we was on ships. And at the end of the damn day, ain't got no time worrying about it. What the fuck do they got to do in 2024? Because all you doing is goddamn me teaching these kids to be hateful. You know what I'm saying? Because all they going to do is get into their emotions and shit about it. They're not going to have an objective mindset. They're not old enough to have one yet. Because you ain't dipping with it. You ain't putting no inspiration about it. You just want to shit on the white man. Which one is it, nigga? You don't give a fuck about the white man or you do? If you give a fuck about the white man, then you need to be finding where you need to be trying to get the goodness out the motherfucker. Which is his tangibles or whatever. And be an exceptional nigga out here so you can get the most out of him. Because of your gifts and your conversational skills. Ain't nobody got time to be sitting up here worrying about some goddamn me, General Lee, worrying about Cotton Ed, worrying about motherfucking me, Andrew Jackson, and all these motherfucking me, hateful, no good, damn dirty Dixie crap motherfuckers that got their ass whooped in the Civil War by the Frederick Douglass Republicans, the 100,000 freemen that went down there and and eradicated that slavery out of this land. I don't want to hear that shit. So if you ain't talking that about the victories of what we come through here, you ain't got nothing to tell no kid. Stick to what's stick to the stick. Teach this kid how to get some fucking money. He don't even know no history. You ain't gonna teach it right. If you just gonna teach hate the white man, and they're gonna go out there and he gonna go hate the white man. He ain't gonna go out there and kill no white man because you gonna talk to him in a way where he ain't gonna want to put no work in. And we not talking about doing anything to white people over here at YouTube. We give a damn about them like that. And I don't hate them. But I ain't like you niggas. You niggas over there are sucking them off and shit. That's basically what you're doing. You're sucking them off. Because you ain't finna put in no work. You ain't finna go out there and do shit. You ain't finna go out there and black out and cash out and crash out on no motherfucker on this race shit. Just some lying ass niggas to me. How many niggas is really gonna crash out? Malcolm's really to crash out. Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. I'm only a couple two motherfuckers I know that stood on the pulpit is willing to crash out. Rest of them niggas ain't crashing out. Rest of them niggas ain't talking about doing no crashing out. Hey, y'all ain't talking about getting on negotiations. Y'all be talking this reparation talk. Y'all ain't organizing shit. Y'all want the Republicans and Democrats to organize for you. So that ain't gonna really happen. And it's not gonna happen. I done some research on Trump talking about it. He like it's unlikely, it's impractical to him. But he ain't say like hell no. He talked around it, but reparations ain't coming to you niggas. It just ain't. How you gonna convince the white man to give you reparations? What's the game plan on it? How you gonna convince them? You might be able to convince Trump on forcing Africa to cut a check, because Africa owes us reparations. Spain, France, Portugal, all the motherfuckers over there. Probably except, you know what I'm saying, Germany and motherfucking me, Russia. The rest of them European nations was involved in the slave trade, in transatlantic slave trade. So you niggas ain't talking about pimping on the world to get your money. You ain't talking no shit. Cracker looking at you crazy. You owe me reparations, white man. Look at you like, okay. What you gonna do about it? Because he ain't finna give you no hints. That ain't part of negotiations. Then how you gonna get rid of it? Then you niggas don't respect white people. First thing going to a damn negotiation table, you gotta respect the person in front of you to have a negotiation. If you don't respect them, you can't get no negotiation. How you think Trump get Putin to do something? I didn't know about the timeline when Trump got in 2016. I know that goddamn Putin been trying to invade Ukraine, man, since the Bush administration. So Bush kept him off there. Even Obama bitch ass kept goddamn Putin ass off Ukraine ass. No, Trump kept him off that ass. Everybody kept him off that motherfucking ass except Biden. Biden inside the motherfucker talking about, yeah, we might let them join NATO. Man, Putin heard that shit, man, got dead on that ass. Nah, you ain't joining no NATO. I'm gonna come take that back. I'm on Ukraine back. I'm taking that back, making that Russia. You're not finna have you ain't finna have no nuclear weapons pointed at me. We're gonna go ahead with what Mr. Lutnick got to say about it. I'm gonna listen to Mr. Lutnick talking about what he gonna do with the United States Postal Service right quick. Let's hear a minute and 24 seconds of that.
So the concept was I'm sitting with the president, and the costs of the post office are like it loses $7 billion. And he said, can you do something with it? And I said, sure. So I saw him the next day, he goes, okay, what do you got? You know, he gives me a whole 24 hours to figure it out. And I said, well, the Commerce Department does the census. And we spend $40 billion every 10 years doing the census. And that means we hire 625,000 people. And they go and they rent cars and gas and you pay them food. And you know what they do? They go to every household in America and count the people. What department do we already have that already employs 625,000 people? It's got cars, already has gas, goes to every household. Can you imagine saying to your postman, can you count the people in the house? What day could he do the census? Monday? Could he double check it on Tuesday? How about Wednesday? He goes every day. So we can only save $40 billion or $4 billion a year, and we'll do a better job. And you know what else we can do with the post office? They can go to your house when you have a baby and give you the form for Social Security. And the 20,000 Social Security offices that we have, we just don't need them. We actually can do real customer service. Go right to your house. Someone died, here's the forms, you can fill it out. I'll bring them to your house. Customer service. Why? Because we've got those people. Let's use the assets of the government to make us better and save us money. We can be smart, you know. We're allowed.
Howard Lutnick, boy. Howard Lutnick cold a motherfucker, ain't he? Man, Trump got some smart motherfuckers over there. Y'all niggas hate MAGA, but MAGA got some bad motherfuckers. So he basically saying we pay $40 billion. And we losing $7 billion. So we basically make the post office, the mailman basically, your census guy, make him your doggone customer service man he represents. You can still fill out these paperwork and fill out everything. Give it to us, we send it back. Smart people, man. Now you done saved $40 billion. So basically, over 10 years, so 70 million. So he got to figure out how to goddamn me, because they lose $7 billion a year. He said that's $40 billion over when they do the census. So basically, they just really trying to get the United States Postal Service to be pretty much a non-profit organization. That's pretty much what it is. Where they're not losing money. And they have to figure it out. He ain't telling you everything, but they figuring out the problems in this country and they trying to solve them. They costing this country money. And you in the negative, we got to get you in the black. That's where Lutnick come from. He's an investor. He come from the financial world. So they all about how to get a maximize profit, cut expenses. That is the nature of business. Regardless if you drive trucks, for our truck drivers out here, we see this $4 ass shit right now, right? I'm right over here to place this damn $4. Now Trump talking about he can get that bitch cut in half by the 1 year anniversary of his inauguration of this 47th presidential administration. So that means it'd be $2 next year. I know a lot of people say, what Greenland got to do with us, and what Canada got to do with us and all that. Well, Trump said, I'm tired of giving you motherfuckers $250 billion our money. Which is a what? $250 billion? Nah, we're not giving you that. We ain't giving you that. We make you the 51st state. Then the NWAR pipeline will be built. Then you also got the Alaska pipeline. And you also got the Greenland pipeline. Now, how did that route the fuel? Well, this for these dumb slope niggas out here. Man, if you pumping your own shit, That forces OPEC, you understand me, to drop their rates so we'll buy their shit. And then we sell that oil across the world to whoever else need it. And OPEC have to drop their prices because you're competitive. They got to sell that goddamn barrel of oil for probably $40 a barrel. You can probably get a goddamn contract and a set rate contract for 5 or 10 years. Because we on what, a year to year basis with OPEC. They can go up and go down when they get ready. It ain't no set price. So nah, we pumping all this oil and pumping all this natural gas. Then also going to clean coal and bringing back nuclear power plants back here because of the AI technology. So nuclear has to come back. That's where the EPA guy comes in at. That's why he got to drop all these dang regulations. Make sure it's clean coal. Make sure we see what we can do with this diesel. See, do we got to filter it probably 1 or 2 times, 5 times. That'll definitely cut back. And plus, majority of these diesels has got a big tax on it. I know. They used to put it on the pump. And they say the damn fuel tax per gallon was like 50 cents. That ain't going nowhere, but they might be able to, who knows, get the damn inflation down, get the deficit down. But we know what that tax is about. That tax fixed the roads. Trucks actually is what keep the roads up. It ain't none of you cars. It ain't your property taxes. None of that bullshit. We got a thing called IFTA. It's a fuel tax. How it works, technically. If I fuel here in Pennsylvania, I don't have to pay no tax because I already paid it at the pump. I fill it up. I don't have to. I fill this motherfucker 250-gallon tank. I can drive all the way to Illinois, and I don't got to fuel up. So guess who I got to pay money to? If to go to Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois, because most likely I can go to Illinois and then come back out of Illinois and go to Ohio. And I ain't got to pay no tax in Ohio because I fueled in Ohio. That's how it works. You're not going to fuel in every state. So over the time, forgot what they took out. I think when I was paying, it was like 2 cents. I think it was like almost like a cent or something, and it's per mile. So it's a cent per mile, you can say. Might be more than that. We'll say 4 cents a mile. So it's 4 cents a mile. Let's just say that. Just for gain. Might not even be that much because I ain't done it in so long. No, what's the name? I didn't know it. They had to go down there to the place, fill out the paperwork, and I just did estimated. I just estimated what I did. Most miles you can do in a year for a truck driver is 100,000 miles. You might do less, you might do more. And I just average it over 41 weeks. Because I'm going to take 10 weeks off because breakdowns, because being at home, vacation, and all that. And you add that up, 4%. It'll be like 4,000 a year. That's what it usually be. I ain't pay that much, so it wasn't that much. How much I think I paid when I went up in there? I didn't really pay shit. Because I figured it out. I just paid, yeah. So it'd be 4,000. So it's actually less than that. Because when I used to go in there, I had to pay 25,000 a year for your cab card because it was next to your cab card. So you get your cab card, and also you paying your goddamn fuel tax. I mean the miles you drive. Then you got your IFTA that automatically come out based every month. So it's kind of who you're driving for. You pay about 4,000 a year. So, and it's about 4 million trucks. So it's about 4 million trucks. about $1.6 billion going to the roads. And plus the fuel tax they putting off, which is like 40%, 40 cents on the goddamn, on 40 cents on every gallon of gas you buy. Then you add that up and see how much gallon of gas you buy. And that's what fixes the road. And that's how that actually goes. And that's how that rocks. Let me see who else is going down.
We had Trump before. We didn't appreciate him, but I think Trump is a great president. Actually, he's the best president in my eyes. He's the best president we ever had. Great businessman, and that's what it's about. Trump has done an amazing job, and a lot of people around America are upset. But no matter who goes in the White House, we're always upset.
Right.
And I think Trump is the man for the job. He's the best president in my eyes.
Yeah, even that nigga that can't read pretty much knows. Why I play him? Well, let's talk about real estate. Do you think he that's where the property taxes come in at. So you look at the property taxes, in Florida, they talking about getting rid of property tax. So because most property taxes depend on basically your home. Do the math on that. If you got a $400,000 house, you probably pay $4,000. You pay almost $4,000, $5,000 a year. You got a $1 million house, you pay $10,000 a year. $1 million house, $2 million house, you pay $25,000 a year property tax. But the problem with property taxes is when you buy the home, you still got to pay that property tax, and property tax go up. And the average of property taxes, American averages, is 0.9%. So it's less than a penny. Texas has got one of the highest, is 1.63%. Very expensive. And these are the things that Trump administration want to get rid of. Buy the house, you should own the house. You should be able to own the land. You should not be paying property taxes. But we know what property taxes is based on, because they do what? It takes care of the people. Far as your services, your water department, your police and fire departments, your garbage, which is part of the water department. So, yeah, those type of things, fire hydrants and all that stuff. So, the services just needed in the city. What else pay? Your city hall, all that, which is cops, police department, and your water. And I think the most important thing is they don't found a new inventive way to be able to do it, and I think they're going to do it through sales tax. Now, my opinion, I believe that property tax is going to be there, but it's going to be on the house. So, basically like a sales tax on your house. So if you buy a house, it's going to be basically when you buy your house, and a decent house in Texas is about $400,000. It's about what they are. You got some houses is $1 million, some houses is $700, some houses is, whatever. So it'd be $6,000. Well, so $400,000 house, state Texas, the property tax would be almost $6,200. It is $6,200. That's what it is. That's how much it costs. But you're gonna pay that for the length of for the long as you live. So if you bought that sucker, you bought that house at 25 years old, and you live 60 years. That's $375,000 you done paid for property tax over the lifetime. Seems like it ain't bad. That's a lot of money. That's what you would pay. But what main thing it does, it hurts the people that are retired, people that are old, that are on fixed incomes. So that's why a lot of times you'll see a lot of old people that have a house. You know what I'm saying? They might have a house, $2-3 million when they was young. Bought the house, owned the house. They was afford to pay the property tax. Then when they get old, they have to liquidate the house. They have to pretty much sell the house, downgrade the house, go to a house, you know what I'm saying, probably, you know what I'm saying, $250,000 so they can afford the property tax, you know, or $400,000 so they got to pay for $6,000 a month. Because if you got a $3 million home, you understand me, even off, yeah, $3 million home, let's say you got a $3 million house, a lot of times what they do is they do go by the property value. So you might have bought that house at $700,000 or $400,000 in 1995. Now it's 2025. The house is worth $3 million. So now you got to pay property taxes on the estimated property value. It ain't. That's the game they be playing, fucking you in your motherfucking ass. And then that's 1.63 in the state of Texas. Hold on. And that's what they doing to y'all. That's why some people say, man, I don't want to buy no damn house. Because I don't want to be, because hell, I ain't owning shit. God damn. So, you got a $3 million house. That's $50,000 a year. That you got to come up every year. So, yeah, you're going to have to do it every. Damn, that's a lot of damn money. $50,000 a year. $48,000 a year for property tax. If you're in a $3 million house. Man, let's not talk about these niggas got $10 million houses. Let's not talk about these niggas that got $10 million homes. Yeah, property tax is a fuck. I think what they're going to end up doing is they're going to put it on how long the lease is or how long your mortgage is. If we do a 15-year mortgage, they're going to force people to do 15-year mortgages again. And then you pay property tax 15 years when you own the house, you don't pay property tax no more. I think that's actually what they're going to end up doing anyway. But yeah, so that's basically what they'll end up doing. But it's very important and essential to the understanding of what's going on with this administration. They are trying to eliminate a lot of the burdens of everyday people. And yes, it's gonna be, and you can get rich off the burdens. You can actually get rich off releasing the burdens of people as well. Because you can get rich by bringing in the gold card immigrant. They got $5 million to get a pathway to citizenship in this country. Like you said, million people is almost $1.5 trillion million. Like I said, you get 10 million people in there, it's almost 5 trillion. 10 million people would be $50 trillion. So-called national debt would be eliminated and you'll have a surplus of $15 trillion. Oh, as of yesterday, they already have 250,000 applicants that are applying for the gold card. That's $1.5 trillion right there. are already coming in. That's something they ever get implemented, which it will be, that'll never go nowhere. That'll be there for perpetuity. Won't be going nowhere. Democrats won't even get rid of that. Can't eliminate that. That's ignorant. And the only reason the Democrats is against everything Trump talking about because they know they can't survive as a party if everybody's got money. Democratic Party is gonna have to reinvent it. They're gonna have to pretty much reinvent themselves. They're gonna have to go to a moderate platform. They cannot be with this far left, extreme left doctrine that they preaching to y'all. Back to common sense business in America. And the government's job is to find ways to eliminate spending and at the same time take care of the people that need it the most. So people talking about will Medicaid go away? No, because the gold card immigrant is paying for your Medicaid. Your gold card immigrant will be paying for your Social Security, paying for your, for your veteran retirement and all that. Because if you got 15 trillion in a surplus and you eliminate all the fraud, waste, and abuse, you cut certain budgets in half, and you spending half the money that you would spend to run this country, you're winning. Elon Musk says his goal is to save $2 trillion of spending. Think this country spend what? I look it up. How much? What is the average budget in this country? What is the average budget in this country? Yeah, so we spend $4.5 trillion in the fiscal year 2023, $6.2 trillion. So between 4.5 and $6.2 trillion a year in this country. Yeah. So we just go on the low side of 4.5. So that means that Elon want to cut the deficit, cut the spending to 2.5. When you do that, because that hurt, yeah, because of the deficit. So when you spend that actually helps the debt. So if you cut 2 trillion off, that helps the debt. Also, you cut 2 trillion off, and you have the gold card immigrants putting in their $5 million a piece, and they spending money in this country, creating job opportunities, that increase the tax base in this country. Now you'll have a surplus. Mess around and break even, or you mess around can make $1 trillion in profit a year doing that. So now you sitting at a surplus of just regular spending, and plus what you're bringing in. Now you have a surplus that's going up every year. So if it's about at 15, 20. So wow, you mess around and now your dollar gonna matter. And what that does to the everyday person, you mean your dollar means something. Then you slap the dollar on the gold standard. Now your dollar almost worth $2. Might be almost worth $2. So that means you walk up in this. So that means this gas I'm looking at right now probably be almost $1.25. That's what it's about. Because this is a consumer-based country. More money that you motherfuckers got, the more money you gonna spend. If you can get your basic essentials to be reasonable or cheap, then you have more money to spend on your extravagant purchases, your cars, your computers, homes, vacations, trips. So that means more people are flying on airplanes, more people riding on the bus, more people on the train. You know? And now you have the economy booming because people are spending money. And that's what it's about. And you can also save money, invest money. So if your dollar means more, you can invest more. Take a $5,000, you know. So it takes that $70,000 salary, making it into $140,000 salary. Takes that $100,000 salary, turn it to a $200,000 salary, or you want to be moderate, takes $250,000 salary. Now you're more eligible to buy houses. Also, it helps the interest rate of homes go down. The interest rate will go down to 2, 3%, 3% to 2. Some of y'all getting 1% interest on homes. Definitely gonna get low interest on that. Trump is also talking about where you can get the interest off your car. You be able to claim the interest off your car. Some of you guys is paying $15,000, $20,000 in interest. You can get that back on your car. But y'all want to talk about race though. And I ain't got no time talking race with you niggas. I don't. We ain't gonna stand it too much longer. I just wanted to talk about this. But y'all niggas want to talk race, huh? And race ain't the place, bro. Not when there's money. Not when there's money flying around this bitch. Not when money's coming back to your pocket. And you worrying about your race. You worrying about what happened in goddamn 1865. Nigga, you need to get over that shit and get on into the modern day times. You still worrying about 1865, still worrying about 1619? Nigga, fuck 1619. Fuck you talking about. I don't give a fuck about that shit. We got out of that shit. We got free because of bloodshed, not because of no Emancipation Proclamation. We have the rights to anybody in this country. Some of us actually have a little bit more rights than the average run-of-the-mill white man. They do have initiatives, opportunity zones, all this other stuff you can get your hands on. It's just you got to go get around people that know that. You got to get around the people that know about it, know how to get it done. Got to ask questions. You got to find the people that know what they own. And I think that's what's wrong with a lot of niggas. Y'all too concerned about the past. You stuck in the past. That's our close, man, today. Go over there in TikTok space, just listen to these cats, man. And I be listening to white people. White people be coming on that bitch, tripping me out. Because they really are being surprised that niggas is talking about race all the goddamn time. And it surprised me that white folks don't know that niggas talk race all the goddamn time. And they be like, for real? Y'all talking about race? And it's disingenuous, but it's genuine at the same time. Because it's like, you realize when you watch TV and shit, and yeah, they be lying, but they be knowing what the conversations are, especially on them left-wing channels. And those left-wing channels ain't doing nothing but spitting the rhetoric that niggas be saying. Not probably in that high depth, in that order, but y'all niggas talk the shit. And coming up with a Trump hat on, y'all want him to take that hat off. And come with a MAGA hat on, y'all get enraged. And now what happened to a lot of these niggas? Y'all get enraged. But the bottom line in America, man, it ain't about the black, it ain't about the white, it ain't about the brown or the yellow. It's all about the green and the gold and the silver. And the crypto. That wasn't about her. It's all about the currency. Which means it's all about the energy that you put out here. Because all money represents is energy. It could be bad, it could be negative energy, it can be positive energy. Or the time that you put in. The rich person know how to maximize his time where he's getting triple or 100 times as much in the same time you get your base check. And that's really what it is. That's what money represents. So you got some people that steal money. Because they don't have time, because they don't think they have enough time to get the money that they desire legally. So that's why you have people embezzle money. That's why you have people over here laundering money, all kind of shit. That's why you do insider trading, because you're trying to leverage the information. You done found a shortcut. Then this stock gonna go down on Sunday. So you sell that motherfucker. So it's Friday. It's gonna go down Monday. So you heard about it on Friday right before it closed. You sell the hell out that shit for that whole drop. And what they do is they move the money somewhere else to another stock. That's how they really don't get caught for insider trading. But if they cash in, that's how they get caught. I mean, they cash out, my bad. And that's when they got to pay that capital gains tax. I think, what, 25% now? Well, it was 22% last time I checked. So it's 22%. But you just transfer it to another stock. You ain't got to pay shit. That's what a lot of them people do anyway. Then that seller, then we'll let that sit in there for a little while, hoping that bump up, and then that's when they go sell a piece of that, and that's what they live off of. And then what they do with that money is they switch that money over and put it in somewhere else where it won't get taxed. The reason why I wish people don't get taxed is because they live an interest-based lifestyle. They wash their money, legally wash, using income tax policies, using Swiss bank accounts, using brokerage accounts. Then they use and that's why they buy a lot of shit through credit cards. They have the black cards, the platinum cards. Then they do their taxes. They find out what they owe. They go buy what they want to buy. That's when you see a guy, he might go buy a car. Because he might have bought a couple of houses or whatever, bought houses, real estate, invest everything he can invest in. Now he got a surplus of money. Now they say, yeah, man, you owe $100,000 in taxes. Well, walk over there and buy a G-Wagon because it fits the weight requirement for a business. and you get it 100% tax deductible, buy cash, and your tax liability is zero. Or like Trump said, he had $947 million that he showed a loss to. He ain't losing nothing. He just bought something. He went and bought some property. Because the key to the tax code and how you beat the tax code is they don't want you to call hoarding money. Hoarding money. You ain't got to spend all your money. You can save it, but they want it moving around. That's why it's called currency. You need to be circulating. Poor people don't pay taxes. Rich people don't pay taxes. The middle class pay taxes. So when you hear about the gold card and you hear about these initiatives, it's helping the middle class because if you ain't got to pay taxes and you ain't got to pay property taxes, you have more money. Now you can invest and you can get into the upper middle class and get to the rich and the wealthy. You don't have to stay where you is. Because now you got that $5,000 you can invest. And you can put $1,000 of money in that motherfucker for the next 10 years. We're gonna go to the calculator on you niggas' ass. Investment calculator. Go to the investment calculator on you niggas. Where's that? There it go. Nerd wallet. So, yeah. So let's just say that's $1,000 a month. You do it for 5 years. We're gonna say 5,000 for 5 years. You calculate that, you have 76,000. Your interest and return to be only $2,000 off 6% interest. For 5 years, you have $76,000 at a 6% interest rate. But we'll just do it on the high side. If you did the S&P investment, you do it up 10%, and that's annually. A 5-year deal. Then we'll go to 30 on you niggas like they want you to. And they put you at $84,000, 5 years. If you do the same thing at a 10%, yeah. So you do 30. So if you do 30 years for a kid, be $2 million. Be $2 million. So it's easy investments, easy way to get money. And that's what it's about. So if you eliminate income tax, you eliminate a lot of the bullshit, you can easily invest in small little investments that will give you a maximum return. I'm looking for you niggas. Let's go to the athlete. Let's go to the athlete that go broke in 5 years, which I don't know how. Let's go to an NFL player. Let's say Dak Prescott. He ended up last year, he got a $70 to $80 million signing bonus. Well, taxes gonna hit him for 40, so he gonna have 40. So let's just say he invests 20 million into that, and then he just do a 10-year deal, and then he gets his salary. So let's just say he puts 100,000 a month into that, which they already do. So I don't know how these niggas get broke. and they do their recurring investment quantity. So with that $20 million in 10 years, he'll get a maximum return of $71 million. If he do that, that's remaining. So he probably got 10 more years playing. So he have $71 million on top of the money he already have. So by 2035, he'll have $71 million. That's just based off him putting $20 million of his money of his signing bonus in something in a low risk investment. In 10 years, he has $71 million. That's just his base salary. Plus, he getting $120 million a year. So, shit, he got a $200 million deal. So he's gonna get another $30 million every year. Whatever his base salary is, so his base salary might be $15 million more he gonna get. So he can turn around and do another investment, take half that money investment. Now he got that whole deal, which is another $44 million. You know, put that money in something else, and this goddamn drawing it. Now it's $44 million. So he already got $71 million. If he take half his money that he get, which would be $7 million. Well, his taxes is gonna be what? 15, so it's gonna be 7. So he say he put an extra $3 million a year times 5 years. So he said, okay, I can take this 15, which would be extra 15 million, which he can do. And do the same thing for the 10 years. Be 58. So he have almost $130 million. So basically, he get his contract back when he's done off minimum risk-free investments. And you niggas is talking about race. You niggas is worrying about race games. That's all you worrying about. Worrying about race. No reason to. You're worrying about the white man. But you're not worrying about that money that's in your bank, that come to your bank account through your direct deposits, or through your Cash App, or through your PayPal. However you get your money. And you're not invested. It's small risk investments. But you worrying about the damn white man's oppression. Look like you can reparate your goddamn self. Let's play you niggas motherfucking money politics before we go. So let's just say you got $5,000. Well, let's do this. Let's just say you make $150,000 a year. So only 1 year, you should be able to live off 100,000. Just blowing money, paying your bills, blowing your money. So you got $50,000. You should actually save up, and you just said, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put $50,000 in the initial investment. I'm gonna put in $50,000, and I say, well, shit, I can probably manage $5,000 a month. at 10% for 10 years will put you at $1.2 million. So with 10 years, off $50,000, $5,000 a month, you have $1 million. You have $1 million. These are the damn games and mindset you need to be teaching kids. You had a kid right now and you had money and you got your kid to get a little hustle. Say if you got a child right now and he got a little business and that business make $10,000 a month. That's it. Yeah, $10,000 a month. Whatever the hell they selling. They could be selling candy at the store. And they can flip that shit and make money. Man, your kids could be rich. But y'all don't have the mindset. Damn chicken hustlers. Or whatever y'all got going on. You don't need much money. You don't need much. Take your side hustle. You can take your side hustle. Say you got a regular job that you work on every day. And that regular job pay you 50, 100, 100,000, 150. But you got a side hustle that pay you 75,000 a year that you net. I could be your investment right there. You know that motherfucking side money is gonna be there. So if your side money, take that. Take that 70,000. You collect the 70,000, you turn around in the new year, you put that there, right when it's time to pay taxes, you owe $70,000. You owe it. And then you take that 70,000 and you just invest 2,000 a month. Put you at $500,000 in 2 years. In 10 years. Off your side hustle. Too many ways to get to the bag. There's too many ways to get to your bag. Even for your street hustlers, hell, they could do it. You just got to get the initial investment. Got mama or somebody like that got some money. You just got to slide her the money cash. You just got to live off the cash, motherfucking money. And if you take this money and put it in your name and invest it now, we just put that money in every motherfucking month, which is 2,000. It's under the $10,000 threshold, so it won't be looked at. 10 years, you got $500,000. That's at the small scale. You'll be a millionaire in 10 years. And that's how it works. That's what's wrong with the black community. You keep looking for a handout, except a hand up or a learn up. So you can learn how to invest. A lot of these niggas scamming you and telling you, to buy their courses and shit, and fuck that. Telling you to play the stock market and all that old shit and play day trading and all this old sucker shit. You niggas ain't got that kind of patience to be sitting there looking at a goddamn computer all motherfucking day. So you have to do other ways to get money. To get the maximum investment that you want to get. Some of them is going to be 10%, some going to be 5%, some going to be 6%, some going to be 7%, shit like that. And what you have to realize, man, you got to figure it out and you got to get it. And it don't matter who you is and how old you are. You play the game at a 10-year base period. That's what you got to do. Save your money. Quit tricking with these bitches. Quit tricking your money on all these motherfucking me clothes and shit, nigga. Just get you, man, go get you, man. You can still eat off what you want to eat off of. But make sure you invest your money, man. That's what you need to be doing. That's what these marriages need to be about. When you get married or whatever, man, you know what I'm saying? You talking to a female or something, man. You need to be finding out what her money mindset's about. She want to talk money, let's talk some fucking money. What kind of investments does she have? Or is you want to invest? So now, I could really do some shit. She got a good job where she making 150. You make 150. Y'all bringing in $300,000 a year. Shit, y'all can take goddamn. You can raise a kid off $200,000. So shit, that ain't you can raise a child off that shit, and then y'all have a young family. Shit, y'all know what to invest. So shit, y'all got this kind of money now. So now, let's say we're gonna do this. Y'all hook up. Y'all know y'all gonna get married. So y'all been dating. Y'all know y'all gonna get married. So y'all save. Y'all come together. So we gonna save 100,000. 100,000 we gonna put up. So it's gonna take us 11 years to get there. 100,000. So we do the 100,000. Divide that by 12. Which would be 8,000. So all I gotta do is come together with 4,200. You get the 100,000. Y'all know y'all gonna do this. And this is how y'all can walk away on divorces and all this old crazy shit if you know how to do shit. Mm-hmm. And then y'all say we gonna do this. Okay, after that 100,000, we gonna put 10,000 a year. We gonna put $5,000 a month in it too. At the 10%. Boom. 10 years, y'all rich. Y'all done split the difference. You ain't buying a whole lot of bullshit. Y'all can easily buy a house or whatever y'all want to buy. Do whatever want that. You do that first. You do that investment. The next year, so we're going to goddamn do the same 100,000. We're going to save this to get our dream house. Y'all should have a 5-year plan what y'all going to do when y'all get married. But what y'all doing, y'all want to spend $100,000 damn dollars on the fucking wedding party and partnering and shit. Instead of taking that $100,000 and putting it in a goddamn investment where y'all can goddamn in 10 years, y'all got $1 million. You ain't doing shit. Yeah, you got your kids now. You want to send your kids to college and all that shit. You know, we can do 18 years. Y'all want to start making a family. So y'all do that before y'all make the family. And you say we're going to 18, 20 years. $4 million. Now your kids' education is paid for. Education, what, $400,000 now? So you got 4 kids. It's $1.2 million. Some of your kids are going to probably want to get a trade or something. So one of your kids might get a scholarship. Now you guaranteed the goddamn me, you know what I'm saying? You got school choice coming, so that's going to help you out. So now you be able to send your kid to a private school you want to. Definitely get a rebate for it. For about $8,000 a year. So now you got a lot of money coming back. If you got 4 kids, that's $32,000 rebate coming back. Take that money and invest it in your kids' college. You niggas is not thinking. That's why I'm not married. And I will not be getting married. Because if I don't run into a woman with this kind of mindset, I don't need to marry her. Because y'all not marrying, baby, because a marriage is a business contract. Y'all basically is an LLC. It's a corporation. That's what a marriage is. Y'all corporating yourselves. Y'all becoming an entity. And then when you becoming an entity, I need to be talking about investments. And then you can still go on vacations and shit, do whatever you want to do. Y'all making money. Especially you got some of these chicks that say shit, they might not want no kids for the first 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to do that. Y'all need to invest so you can have the money. So by the time, you know what I'm saying, by the time she get ready to start having kids, after the 7th year, into your 8th year, now you're 2 years away from drawing that $4 million that you need to get out of there. Now, she can homeschool the kids. Yeah. So when she turned what? You married at 23, she's 30, she want to have 2, 3 kids, shit, you good to go. Y'all niggas ain't planning. Y'all not planning for no family. And most likely you're going to be with the woman forever. Because you're setting a plan. And when you set a plan of how y'all want to be and where y'all want to go, now y'all can execute the plan. And that's what's wrong with a lot of these marriages, and what's wrong with the female and male dynamic is the woman is coming up in this motherfucker expecting you to have already goddamn thing. Instead of coming together and say, we gonna have every goddamn thing together. Because that's what's wrong with the modern day man and what's wrong with the modern day woman. What's wrong with the modern day man? The modern day man's got to go out there and bust his ass and go get rich. The modern day woman is waiting on is coming to the finish line, trying to get the benefits off the richness. But the problem is we're not coming together and say, hey, let's put our money together, let's get rich together. And that's where you got your equality at. Your equality is through the money. It's through the investments into this entity that we got, into this sanctuary entity that we call the institution of marriage. If the institution of marriage is based off coming up and based off putting resources together and making our money stretch and making investments and making things happen, that's the reason why these marriages are not successful. That's why these marriages are going up in smoke, because the woman is expecting you to just spend all your damn money, and the nigga saying, no, I'm not doing that. So that's why these marriages are not successful. That's why they're not going nowhere, because there ain't no plan. Ain't no 5-year plan. Ain't nothing going on. Like you got to write a business plan for a proposal to the bank. You got to really write a business plan for a proposal for the marriage. Got your 1-year plan. You got your 1-year plan. You got your 5-year plan and your 10-year plan and your 20-year plan. Where y'all trying to be. And that's what it's about. And that's what it need to be about. If it ain't about that, y'all ain't got nothing. Y'all ain't got nothing. Y'all just some fuck buddies. Y'all just stick to just having sex and don't get married. Because you're not coming with no plan. You're not coming with anything that makes sense. Y'all not putting shit together. Woman is letting you to pay every goddamn thing and she don't pay shit. Well, it's a way she ain't got to pay. It's a way we ain't got to pay nothing. And we ain't with that. We ain't going nowhere. And reparations packages marriage. That's what we're going to talk about probably on the next goddamn game show podcast. We talk about solutions over here. We don't talk about problems. We bring up the problem, but we need to have solutions to the problem. Game show podcast. We stand on the G code. We stand on this game. God's a part of manifesting elevation, manifesting enlightenment. We're always G1 in the game. Don't forget to subscribe to the game. Hit the like button for this game. Trump on them. Ain't no use for niggas to be mad. Anybody saying this? Reason you ain't gonna get no reparations, you don't need no damn reparations. You know, black man's reparations and the black woman's reparations is black man and black woman coming together as one through the institution of marriage. Through having a 1, 5, and 10-year business plan on how y'all want to live y'all life, what y'all plan, where y'all want to go, and where y'all trying to be. You out here dating women, you need to be dating women when you're out here looking for a real woman and stand-up woman, heels down woman, and you a stomp down man that's anointed by this game, anointed by God. You need to be coming with it. And you got to be strong with them. What am I talking about? The emotions and all that shit. Fuck that shit. Got no energy. Yeah, emotions is energy and motion. I'm gonna use my energy and motion to get this money, and we need to be coming together on how we're going to invest this money, on how we gonna get to where we want to be. So we're gonna have prosperity in the human experience. That's what it's about. I'm not worried about the fucking white man. I'm not worrying about some damn reparations bill. I'm not worrying about none of that shit. Fuck that shit. Main reason I run for Donald Trump because I want to be able to do what? Take the money that I already make and be able to have more money than I make. Be able to pay less for diesel. Be able to pay less for gas. Be able to pay less for property taxes. Be able to pay less on interest rate on my home. Be able to pay to get the interest rate off a tax return off my car. Be able to have my kid in school choice and get the rebate off that motherfucker. Yes, the gold card is great, but we can take wealthy immigrants. That's who we should, and I think that's all we should ever want is wealthy immigrants that want to be citizenship, want real citizenship to come here. Nobody else need to be coming here. Nobody else need to be coming here. You ain't got no motherfucking wealth. We don't need you. You bad for America's health. Because these people that came here through the Biden administration were nothing but cancers to this country. Blew up the debt, blew up inflation, blew up housing prices, blew up everything else because we taking illegal immigrants like they bring in wealth, and they bringing heartache, they bringing damnation, and they bringing straight poverty to this nation, turning this nation into a third world country. No, we want first class immigrants coming to this country. That's a wealthy immigrant. God damn it, we don't want shit else. It's time for the goddamn game show host rant before we go. I broke down and showed you what Howard Lutnick said earlier. I showed you what Trump said about the gold card. And you niggas sitting out here don't like it. You niggas don't know economics. Yes, we gonna do a 180 of what Biden did. Just letting anybody come through this motherfucker unvetted. They can just walk across. They doing RICO. They doing all kind of fuck shit. They stealing money, washing money for themselves. No, we ain't with that shit. So I went out there November 5th and said, I'm voting for goddamn Donald J. Trump and J.D. Vance ticket because shit gotta change here, man. I don't want these people here. I want them out. You talking about no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security. You goddamn right, shouldn't be no tax on none of that. You got cats out here making $30 an hour, turn around, do time and a half, making $45 an hour. The $45 an hour ain't taxed. You're only getting taxed off $30 an hour. So your $30 an hour is goddamn, your $30 an hour is paying you good money. You can live off your $30. So you making $30 times 40 hours. You making $1,200. You turn around, make 45, and you do 60 hours altogether, which is 20 hours. That's $900. So now you bring home almost $2,000 a week. $2,000 a week. You work 51 weeks, so you just start on the job. You make $102,000 damn dollars. Some of you motherfuckers are slick. Some of you motherfuckers on some of these jobs, you can get 30 hours overtime, work 7 hours. Like us truck drive, we put in, we got a 7-hour work week. That's all we can work, and we gotta take a 34-hour reset. So now we can do the 45 times. You do 7 hours a week. Because if you a blue collar nigga and you working on construction sites and that kind of shit, and you working in putting grids up and all kind of shit, we need more blue collar workers. We need more technical professions. We need more technicians, which is electricians, which is carpenters, which is motherfucking me havbacks, which is motherfucking me welders, motherfucking me bricklayers and concrete layer motherfuckers. And goddamn foundation builders and goddamn me roof and goddamn roof stackers. And you've been 13 plus the 900, goddamn it, that you get off your base job, you making $22, you making 22. Making, you gonna say 2,500 a week, and you tying that motherfucker about 51, nigga. Shit, about 51. Shit, you making some good money. Shit. You making some good goddamn money. And you niggas is mad. Because you can't take the money that you make and make it better for you. It ain't what you make, it's what the fuck you can keep. You worrying about a cracker reparating yourself, giving you reparations. What are you gonna get? Huh? So let's look at it for your reparation package. All you would get is 50 trillion goddamn dollars. $50 trillion. Well, that says 49 million niggas in this country. You wouldn't get nothing but 100,000 motherfucking dollars. I wouldn't want that. Hell, give me the land. Yeah. Give me what my ancestors were supposed to get. Give me the 40 acres and the mule. Actually, give me the 160 acres that you gave me in the Homestead Act. That's what you need to be giving me. But if they added up for an adults, it would be probably for a family or whatever, be about 50 acres or 60 acres. You could lease that damn land for $155 for $200 an acre a month. Let's do that motherfucking math while you bitch ass niggas talking this reparations bullshit. So say they gave you 50 acres. Some of you niggas will sell it and go buy it and go trick it off. That's what I do right now, nigga. They told me, shit, nigga, some of these white folks that's buy the acres up from you niggas right back. That's what happened to most of you niggas. You niggas will sell acres right back to the white man, go right back to the hood and live in there and trick all your money out. But hey, they actually need to give it to you any damn way. The money go come right back to the white man. I wouldn't be giving it back. Tell you what I do. I'll give me 50 acres of land, nigga. And give me $200 or at least 50 acres of land, and I lease that motherfucker for $200 an acre. Shit, that's $10,000. I can make $10,000 a month times 12. They gotta make me $120,000. That $100,000 that you would get one time, I get that motherfucker forever, for forever, for 100 goddamn years. Nigga, that's 1 point, man. That's goddamn 1 point, man. Shit, you niggas don't get out of here talking to me. That's what you niggas want to do. You ain't gonna do nothing but give the money right back to the white man and give it to you. $100,000 ain't no goddamn money, nigga. What you gonna do with it? I tell them, give me the land, goddamn. So I can lease the motherfucker out and make me $120,000 a year, stay on my motherfucking job, and goddamn me, and I take that goddamn $120,000 every goddamn year and invest that shit. You ain't got an investment mind, nigga. You ain't gonna do shit with the money no way. Actually, she give it to us. So you niggas will become, shit, to be over with. It'll be over with. If they got that goddamn me, say they end up getting that $50 trillion. So we gonna give it to the niggas. We gonna get that $50 trillion, we gonna give it to the niggas. in a reparations package. I wouldn't want that money. I wouldn't want the money. Give me the land. Mm-hmm. Give me the goddamn land. Because I can land on the mineral rights, all that shit. Give me the goddamn land. I can goddamn lease that land out, let some motherfucking agricultural motherfuckers come on there and plant whatever they want to plant, and goddamn it, and get me and shit. Fuck around and hit a lick for $400-500 a goddamn acre. If you know what, if you got negotiation skills. Because there ain't going to be that many niggas out there going to have it. Hey, man, we want that grass, top grade soil. We want it, man. I'll lease it to you. Yeah, man, give me $500. I want $1,000. I want $1,000. I want $1,000 an acre. Come on, man. Come on, man. When was you going to give it for me? Oh, shit, I'll give you $500. $500? Yep, we got a deal, goddamn it. So I got 50 acres at $500 a goddamn acre lease. Time 50 acres. $25,000 a month, times 12, nigga, you talk $300,000 and you bitch ass niggas want some goddamn money. Give me the land. You niggas are dumb. Y'all want some money. You ain't gonna do nothing with the money but go buy shit. Give me the land, nigga, and give me the gun so I can make money off the goddamn land and make me $300,000 a goddamn year. I ain't gonna stop working. They ain't gonna stop my heart from beating, nigga. I ain't finna die in 5 years. You niggas don't be thinking. I was riding around there thinking about that shit, man, reparations. See, and I was looking at the Homestead Act, 160,000 acres. So we ain't gonna get no 160 acres. I said, shit, what I mean, I did how much free acres out here. Free acres is 800, almost 890 million acres of land out here available. 800 million, almost 900 million acres of land out here available for sale. So out of 20 million motherfuckers, shit, that's how much? That's 44 acres. I said, okay, a person. So you married, shit, that's 88 acres. You got kids and shit, they get the acres too. So shit, you got 2 kids, nigga, goddamn it. That's almost 100, that's 160 acres. So now I got 160 acres of land. I do the same goddamn hustle. 160 acres. And I can sell it, and I can lease it out for 500 acres for farmland. Shit, nigga, you niggas lying to me. That'd be 80,000 plus, nigga, that's $900,000 a year. You niggas ain't got no motherfucking mind. You niggas ain't got no motherfucking mind, man. You niggas are dumb. Cracker don't even think about it like that. Get this nigga to reparations and shit. We can get this nigga out of here. And we ain't never got to talk about reparations ever again in this country. It'd be actually over. And the good thing is they did the land. A lot of you niggas won't even go sign up for the land, so they probably would end up giving them probably but a quarter of the land. Y'all niggas will be trying to cash out, get the money. So they say you can get land or you can get cash. Man, give me the land. Give me the motherfucking land. Give me the motherfucking land. Fuck the money. You ain't got no entrepreneurship in your head. So basically, it probably be 5 million motherfuckers. Probably won't be nothing but 100,000 niggas that take the land. The rest of you niggas that take the payout. You know what I'm saying? You niggas will be broken poor in about 6 months. Back to complaining about the fucking white man and shit. And I be sitting there motherfucking counting money, nigga. See, I'm there counting money. Yeah, nigga. I made me $900,000 this year, nigga. Fuck you niggas. Yeah, nigga, I'm out here in the country, nigga, living good. Yeah, y'all niggas are sick. Y'all make me sick with y'all mindsets, bro. But y'all not smart niggas, man. You dumb niggas, man. You dumb as hell. You're not smart. I think you niggas are retarded as hell. And you niggas ain't standing on no real motherfucking game. And you niggas will never stand on no real motherfucking game. And it is what it is, because you're not. Because you're not a God. You're not God's anointed manifesting in light. You're not the light. That's why these bitches look at you like you ain't shit, because you ain't no light. Niggas is nothing but darkness, nigga. You ain't no light to no bitch. Like, I blind a bitch when the bitch see me, nigga. Hey, you talking about? Bitch said, you too much. Goddamn right, I'm too goddamn much. Why you gotta get with people that got some sense, man? Y'all gotta goddamn vet these bitches. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you niggas here. Be is gonna fuck with a woman that got some kids and shit, or you is gonna fuck with women here. Now, the mindset is set up. Now you got a different mindset. Now you go out there in the dating pool and trying to get a wife or get whatever you want out this game. That's where that's where the polygamy game should work out. Cause now you got 3 motherfuckers making money. She make 100,000, she 150, I make 150, she make 150. Now you got damn near 450 in that bitch. Now y'all can goddamn put $150,000 down on the investment. Now you put $150,000 down on the initial investment. Then you turn around that motherfucker and play a $25,000 a year, motherfucking a month, probably a $15,000 a year a month hustle. Or you would say $10,000 a month on the game. So shit, now you really winning. Yeah. Now you can put $10,000 down a month. Then y'all goddamn me got $150,000 on the initial investment on the investment. So now y'all winning kicking. And then y'all say y'all do this shit for 10 years. We don't do no 20, we do 10 just to make it look good, because 20 years to blow you niggas heads up at 10%. And you putting down $10,000 a month because y'all making money. Shit, you goddamn it. Shit, in 10 years, y'all running around here with goddamn $2 million, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't standing on no real game. Then you turn around and them motherfuckers. Y'all worrying about reparations and shit. Turn around, buy your own goddamn land, lease it yourself out. All kind of shit you niggas can do, but you niggas ain't smart, man. You niggas don't think. Y'all just want the white man to bail your ass out. White man ain't bailing you out of shit, nigga. Bail yourself out. Really do some business. Be stomped down. Stand up for something. You know what I'm saying? Hate it or love it. Nigga, hate it or love it. Nigga, hate it or love this game. But you definitely gonna respect this game. Shit, you ain't gotta like me, nigga. One more topic, and I gotta get out of here for real. I want to comment on this. Chad Ochocinco and Cam. So I could find that motherfucker. I actually put it on the bitch. But I saw Cam on Tuesday. Wait, was it Wednesday morning? No, it was Tuesday. Cam say he don't like Chad Ochocinco. Talking about he offered that nigga a job and the nigga didn't take it. Talking about he was gonna pay him more money than what he making. And Chad Ochocinco said, just talk to my agent and get back. Talk to my agent and we can make it happen. But he didn't like that. He basically shrugged him off. And, because, he had came with that little old outlandish story about himself and about his manhood or whatever, which he didn't do, which he was joking, by the way. And that's what he say. Chad Ochocinco say. And then Cam, went on a rant and roasted him for about Take 5 minutes. Chad Ochocinco came in last night and addressed it. Basically told the nigga and shit. I'm like, I said, I'd work with you. I ain't had no problem with you, but I just told you to holler at my agent and you got kind of mad. And basically, Ochocinco said, you got that kind of malice to give me. You know where I be at. I be in Miami. So you can definitely, I know you be in Miami as well. So you can definitely holler at me. That's what Chad Ochocinco said. You can go check out Is What It Is. You can check out, Nightcap. Really get it. My take on it is when I first heard it, I'm like, okay, Cam. Because I got ready to hear what Chad Ochocinco got to say. I knew he was going to address it because he had no choice but to address it. And I know what that was about because Is What It Is has been shitting on Shannon Sharp's Nightcap ever since, really since, I ain't going to say it's inception, but every time, what it is, that what it threw the first punch at him, I think it was last year sometime, talking about him. And they got the roasting on Shannon. Shannon addressed it a little bit and he left it alone. And Shannon said he ain't giving them guys no more play on his channel. I think Nightcap is what? I think Nightcap is, I mean, he subscribers Nightcap guy. I think Nightcap has got 1.6 million subscribers. And they've been in, and it is what it is. It's got 841,000 subscribers. So Nightcap has got double the subscribers. Nightcap is more of a mainstream show. Is What It Is a nigga show. Let's just be real. Nightcap is not gonna get into the nigga shit with them because that'll fuck off their bag. And Is What It Is doing the nigga shit is how they get their bag. So they opposite ends of the spectrum. Nightcap can't do nigga shit because they'll lose their subscriber base. They're not on that. They're mainstream. So you could say they boule. The other one is niggerish. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can win any which way. Cam got a $30 million deal. Cam and Mace now got a $30 million deal. I don't know the deal that Shannon has because he didn't disclose that, but Nightcap did. I mean, Is What It Is did. But Chad Ochocinco, I have to agree with Chad Ochocinco on this. It actually makes sense with Chad Ochocinco. He didn't say this. Well, first thing I thought about, I said, you got Is What It Is. You got two former rappers together talking ball. You got Nightcap. You got two former ballers that talking ball and stories. So yeah, actually, Chad Ochocinco made the right decision by not fucking with them because, like I said, he was just been a contributor and not would have been a co-star on the show. So nah, I wouldn't fuck with you neither, Cam. Now at the time he offered that, Nightcap wasn't around. But at the same time, so Chad was getting a little piece of money. And Chad was getting money. Now Chad has got on Nightcap. And now Chad is doing he's on multiple platforms in the mainstream media. You know, he do Inside the NFL, you know what I'm saying? You get to check off that. He get to check out Nightcap and he get more checks. Now, don't get me wrong, is what it is. Far as Cam, he's getting multiple checks. But y'all actually a clash. Y'all don't have anything in common. So you have a lot of things in common with Mace because y'all both are homeboys. Y'all both was in the rap industry, still in the rap industry. So y'all can bring up the hip-hop relatable things to the sports world. And y'all can talk y'all barbershop talk. Nothing wrong with that. Chad Ochocinco was kicking it with motherfucking me, Shannon Sharp. They both were NFL players. They both kind of they actually played at the same time. When Chad came in the league, Shannon was on his way out the league. Okay, Chad came in the league in 02. And what's the name thing? He played until what, 04? Yeah, 04. Because he went over there in 05. So yeah, CBS in 05. So they both have commonalities. Y'all got commonality with each other. They got commonality with each other. More in the depth of a friendship, more than that. He was just going to be a bit guy over there with you, and he didn't want to be a bit guy, and I don't blame him. Chan Osico got his own brand. Is his brand big as Cam's? About the same. About the same. Is Cam probably getting more money than Chad? Yeah. But coming over there to fuck with you, Cam, you was going to still get more money than him. Him fucking with Shannon, I don't know what that check is. You might be still getting more money than Chad, but Chad is not in competition with you. He's not in competition with you, Cam. He's doing his own thing, and let the man do his own thing. He's a co-star like you got your co-star over there with you. So now y'all wouldn't have made it anyway. Y'all was going to clash anyway. Because the conversation that Chad talks, y'all don't really feel him anyway, so y'all wasn't going to work out no way. Y'all don't meet, y'all oil and water anyway. Chad a little too goofy for you. You know what I'm saying? And you a little too raw for Chad. You know? And Chad can get raw as well, but Chad ain't really the malicious guy. He's more of a fun, lucky type of dude. You don't clash with that hip hop culture. Hip hop culture is dark. And if you watch it, is what it is. It get dark a little bit. You know, it get dark sometimes. You know, y'all have outlandish take on the females. I agree with the female takes y'all got. But Chad have a more of a mainstream take on the females. You know what I'm saying? So y'all wouldn't work out anyway. You know? It's like with Michael Irvin over there. You know, it's Michael Irvin. I like Michael Irvin. I don't think Michael Irvin fits that platform. I think he a little too mainstream for them. OJ fitted him perfectly because he's not mainstream. He's kind of a guy. You know, they could have like AB over there a little bit more, like they had Antonio Brown over there. It would actually work because he's not as mainstream. He's more underground. Even though he played the mainstream sport, he's more underground. So you got to understand, you got underground versus mainstream. And sometimes, yeah, we can collab a little bit, but we can't be together like that. And I don't think, in my opinion, I think Cam was out of line. 100% out of line. But that's how Cam get down. And, you know, been me, I would have got on your ass and be like, you know, I wouldn't have been as nice as Ocho Cinco. I'd be like, hold on. So you mad because I told you to holler at my agent? Nah, I want you to holler at my agent because I'd rather hear the disrespectful offer through my agent than strictly from you. Not saying you would have gave me a disrespectful offer. You might gave me a poodle deal. You might have. But I want my agent to hear me on that. He tell me what it is. He can brief me on it. He can tell me what he think about it. You know, I think his agent is Dan. Dan called up Ocho and said, "Hey man, I got a shout out. You know what I'm saying through Cam. You know they got the is what it is." He said, "Yeah, I know about that. Yeah, they want you. They want your services over there. Okay, what they offering? You know, I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So you say appearance. He might get $100,000 or something for the appearance for the whole season. Might get $150,000 for the whole season. You're like, okay. You're like, all right. Got to give 10% to the manager, so he get 15,000 of it. So he get 125 of that, 135 of that. So he good to go. Well, I think he over there with Shannon. I think he get more than that. I think he probably get 3, probably doing that show and doing the sponsorships they all got. He might be doubling that. He might be getting 300 a season, 400 a season. So he's actually winning more money dealing with that. But my response would have been, I would have been like, say, hey, I see Cam, man. He don't like me. I don't know why. I ain't never done nothing to the man. But check this out though. Let me holler at you. Let me holler at you, Cam. I don't know why you mad at me. First of all, I don't even know why you upset about the story that I told another man about it. I ain't tell it to you. Second of all, first of all, it was nothing but a joke. I ain't do that. You can't even do that to yourself. You can't cut on yourself. It's not going, if you cut on yourself like that, I ruin myself. I'm not going to ruin myself. So I was just really telling a joke. So if you took that seriously, I don't know what to say about you. I know you smarter than that. But let's get to the business. Yeah, I told the guy, man, pretty much, I told my agent, holler at my agent, holler at my agent. If you serious about doing business with me, holler at my agent. That's just how I do business. That's how I get down. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear it from my agent. That's what I got him for. That's what I hired him for. So, but let's get to it. You wanted me to come and do a contributor role over here. I made the right decision by telling you to go to my agent because it kind of got under your skin, so you never reached out to my agent, so we never done business. I gladly appreciate you that you got into your damn feelings, so you never had offered me whatever deal that you offer. The deal was not gonna match the deal that I'm sitting around here now is. So I gladly bless you and gladly thank you for not even for being a bitch, for being all in your motherfucking feelings, for being, all mad because you wanted to call straight to me and shit and try to get me on the deal. I don't do business that way. But I'm glad that you feel that way. Because sometimes, man, everybody ain't your friend and everybody ain't your enemy. Some people, some enemies I can work with, some friends I can work with. I consider you neither. I consider you an idle ass nigga to me. I don't have nothing, I don't have any malice towards you, but I damn sure whatever love that I have for you is basically gone. If you see me in public and shit, I'm not a violent man and shit, but I'm gonna tell you this now. You know what? How you was talking about me, about you don't like me and shit. You talking about you want to put your hands on me. That's what I want you to do on your show next time you hear this and you come back on. All I want you to do is address me one more motherfucking time. And I gladly call you on the motherfucking phone. We have a good brief conversation about it. And this is what's going to happen, Cam. This is what's going to happen. I'm not finna fuck off my money fucking with you. I'm making good money over here fucking with all my motherfucking sponsorships and all my business. I'm getting to the bag. I might not be making much money as you, but last time I checked, I ain't counting mine. I ain't counting yours. Why the fuck are you counting mine? Why in the fuck is you counting my pockets, sir? I don't give a damn. I sure don't want you not to eat. But after this comment you said, if you lost everything and you need to eat, you definitely don't need to be calling my motherfucking phone. I wouldn't piss in your, I wouldn't piss in your mouth if your ass was on fire. Pause, 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 like you would say. So as I close this shit and as I tell the world out of here, I don't have no problem with this man, but god damn it, it ain't no thing to get some grass stains. It ain't no thing to see that Mr. Giles, your Uncle Giles trained you very wood at this thing called boxing. If you want to box, we can definitely box. But just what? I know what type of nigga you is, Cam. I got to destroy you. I have to fuck over you. I will have to cheat you when I fight you. I have to be dirty. Because if I let you even get a piece of a win, I won't be able to live it down fucking with you, sir. So I'll have to destroy you. I'll have to tear your goddamn head off. That's how I would come. I'm Ocho Cinco. So, no. Well, man, at the end of the day, I'm not fighting you. I'm not fucking off my money fucking with no ignorant ass nigga. With no ignorant ass nigga. You on the ignorant side of the game. I'm on the goddamn cool comedy side of the game. I'm a laid back kind of cat, you know what I'm saying? I like women and shit, making babies, doing what I do. Talk this ball shit and tell these stories with my ace boon coon Shannon. And let me finish by saying this. You got your homeboy, y'all both in the same gentry, y'all do sports. I'm over here I'm over here with another one of my homeboys. We in the same gentries and we talk sports and stories. So we look like that we both successful at what we do because I'm with a motherfucker that we share commonality with. Well, like you was over there with your guy, you share commonality with. So I would never be on the opposite side of you, on the left side of you. I was gonna be on a screen looking at both you. No, I'd rather be over here. When they turn on, they see me and Shannon by side talking shit. So we basically even, my dude. We are doubling you in the numbers. We come on at night, you come on in the day. We don't compete, sir. We don't have the same time slots. We don't have nothing in common. So why are you commenting on me? You don't like me? I'm indifferent with you now. This mindset of Chad Johnson, if I was him. We don't have we don't have nothing in common, my dude. We talk sports, but you talk yours different than I talk it. I gotta talk the way I talk it and walk it, and you talk the way you talk it and walk it. But at the end of the day, I'm not worrying about you. I'm gonna smoke my cigars and chill out, do my shows. I just bought me a new house. You know what I'm saying? Down here in David, man, I'm doing good. But last time I checked, nigga, I ain't counting your pockets. Why the fuck are you counting mine? And you just need to go on about your business, do your fucking time slotted ass show with your little 841 subscribers. We're going to do what we're going to do with this 1.75 subscribers. We're almost to 2. You ain't even to 1 million yet, buddy. You ain't competing with me. You went and got the Pudo deal, though. I give you that. You went and got the Pudo deal. You got some game about yourself. I give you that. You signed up with who you signed up with and you're getting to the money. We ain't mad at you. But you ain't got no men talking to me. And at the end of the day, Joe Rogan ain't beefing with nobody. Why is the white shows, why are we beefing? Oh, I forgot. That's how you have to entertain your audience. You know what I'm saying? Through beefing with motherfuckers. That's the only way you're gonna keep them motherfuckers watching you, because you have to start shit to keep your fucking following. Over at Nightcap, we can just sit up here and talk. Shoot the shit, talk the NFL, talk the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Talk to interesting people in the media and shit. Interesting people on social media and shit. We can tell a few stories, and we doubling you with the bullshit. So we baffle them with brilliance. And you dazzling them with bullshit. It is what it is. We all both shooting the shit, but at the end of the goddamn day, Nightcap is beating the fuck out of guy that's doubling up on goddamn is what it is. It is what it is. No pun intended. The cap is nightcapping, they capping like a motherfucker over there. So I can't agree with the mindset of the is what it is right now. I had to ride with Nightcap on this. Nightcap ain't doing nothing to no goddamn body. If they doing some shit that we kind of abhor a little bit and don't like, you know, with Shannon doing the fuck shit last year with the bitch and all that old shit. Yeah, we don't agree with that. But at the end of the day, you can't count it, don't count. So the numbers say what the numbers say. They do a live show. Y'all do a recorded show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do a pre-record. They do a live. You know? We can look at the numbers now, goddammit, and just check them out. Let's see what the hell numbers is. What Nightcap got at damn near 10 o'clock at night they come on. They come on at night. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at your numbers. Look at your numbers, Nightcap, and see what your average. Look what your videos is. Got 55K, 150K last night, 399K, 105K. Let's see what it is doing. So here what it is. Look at the numbers. We're just gonna look it up. 350 views, 70K, you got 200K, so 300K. Let me see 180K, 200K. So y'all getting the views. So y'all about the same on your live shows. 180K. That's 6 days ago. So 12 hours ago, let me see. 5 hours, you got 75K, 200K, 100 and I ain't gonna count your live shows. 280K, 280K. Let's go back to nightcap again. Nightcap. Videos. 150K of 112 hours. 12 hours, 55K 4 hours ago. You got 144 a month ago. There you go, 105. But that's just a clip. You had 41 minutes you had a month ago. About the same on the thing. 2 weeks ago at the Super Bowl show, you almost got 1 million subscribers, 1 million views. About the same. About averaging about 200K views. So far as the views is concerned, they're getting the views. Is that Nightcap is getting people to subscribe to their shit. Niggas is not subscribing to y'all shit, so I don't know what Shannon and them doing to get the subscribes, but it don't really matter. It's all about the views. So y'all about the same on the views. That's really all that matters is the views, ain't the subscribers, because you're over the 1,000 subscribe points. Y'all don't do a live show, but y'all don't have to do a live show because you get to 30 million. So they don't want y'all getting the super chats, but you should be doing live shows so you can get super chats. Super chats go up. Actually, you should be doing right, but y'all got 30 million. So I don't know how Nightcap get paid because they don't disclose what they made, but here's what is disclosed, their contract. So we know what they got. They told everybody they got a $30 million deal. And then their second season, another $2 million. Then I think they finna get another deal, and then they finna get another deal. So they might get into the $100 million deal. So they kicking ass. So here's what it is, getting to the bag. We can't knock their hustles. And we can't knock Nightcap hustles. I think that them both of them shows are successful. I don't think them shows should even be talking about each other. Y'all not in competition with each other at all. Y'all come on at different times. One come on at 7 o'clock in the fucking morning, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and the other one come on at goddamn me after a game go off. So during the NFL season, they come on after the Sunday night game go off. And sometimes they come back on after a Monday night game come off. And so they come on after games go off. That's how the Nightcap get down. So in my take of it, it makes no sense to even be beefing. That's all I would be. I don't know. And that's what they actually should have said last night. I said, what are we beefing about? We not even on the same time slot. We're not competing with each other. You gotta just keep, this is what we do. Keep our name out your, keep our name out your mouth. We definitely keep your name out our mouths. Pause. We're not with that shit. But one platform makes money off the beef, another one don't. So you have to understand the dynamic of the concepts. So it's very conflicting strategies and concepts by both of those platforms, and they're gonna have, at the end of the day, they're gonna have a conflict, and it's never gonna stop. But I think that Shannon is not gonna address him. He basically copying the motto of Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels don't address no beef and none of that. One more thing before I go. Let me comment on this Big Meech and 50 Cent situation. Big Meech and 50 Cent. Very, very, very ironic. But let's be real. You got two alpha males. Two alpha males. Got one, you know what I'm saying, who's running a production company from the hip hop, and another one running the underground distribution center for crack. Pretty much the Amazon of crack cocaine back in the day. And he got into a little bit of a beef. I think 50 wanted to show him that he got power in this entertainment world. And Big Meech has power in the underground world, but he's not in the underground world no more. So basically, you treat him like he has no power. Because he just got out, he's getting adjusted. He got to kind of get caught up with the technology, get caught up with the landscape of social media and how it works. And the key to social media, how it works, is really about getting the people's attention. And 50 is gonna always get more attention than a Big Meech per se. Big Meech is not really out here saying nothing. I think he's trying to get rather together to get a movie together or whatever he's wanting to do. But it came off the base that he was doing some business with Rick Ross. And what 50 don't like is for anybody that he's associating with to be around his enemies. But Big Meech is not a follower, so he's not, your enemy is not his enemy. Because you have a problem with Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? Why Big Meech doesn't have a problem with Rick Ross. Rick Ross was able to say, hey, we can do this concert for you, and we can do this. Now, 50 didn't like that, so now 50 want to come with the smear campaign of Big Meech, talking about Big Meech talked because of the woman or whatever, the Crown chick, whatever her name is, that posted had done a third party giving up information. So she gave the information to the laws, supposed to have chop some time off his sentence, which was a genius, by the way, if he did that. But technically, he has no paperwork of ever running his mouth on any criminal involvement. See, we can't go by what you suspect a motherfucker do. And another thing in the street world and in the game, we do not go off what she say. Politically saying Jose. We don't really get off Jose over here. So whatever the Jose, we don't take that with a grain of salt when it comes to paperwork dealing with the Department of Justice and law enforcement paperwork. We do not take what the Jose. The bitch can go out there and say all kind of shit. Now, what the Jose goes on is doing sexual assaults and pedophilia claims and shit like that. That's what's going to be taken seriously coming from the bitch. All right? So, that ain't that. Now, the wrong with this shit is I don't think it's going to work with Big Meech. I think Big Meech doesn't have to tell his story through you. The problem is that 50 know he could probably get a payout for him trying to get the rights to BMF back. Because I feel like business is business. I wouldn't sever ties with a nigga because he hung out with a nigga. Big Meech is not in your beef. He's not in you. And you can say, well, Big Meech owe 50 because what he did with his son. No, he do not. Because whatever you invested in your son to tell the story, you got it back probably tenfold. Going to acting school probably cost nothing more than 50 grand. Now, did you probably feed him or whatever? Okay, you probably spent 300 grand on a nigga. You got your money back from it because you got to reimburse because we know how you do business, 50. You probably made the nigga pay that money back. He probably paid that money back. So y'all was actually even on that. And he went in there and he played Lil Meech, played Big Meech in the series. And I don't know what you made off the BMF series. I don't know what kind of contract. I probably can look it up right now. I am. And see what you made. And I don't know what Big Meech got off of it, but he probably got peanuts because he's locked up. So if he got $2 or $3 million off of it, that's good. Oh. What 50 Cent make off BMF? What did 50 Cent make off the BMF series? So he's an executive producer. They ain't disclosing that. Yeah, he owns the rights. I know he might have made more than $250,000 for the series. I know he made more than that. If all he made was $250,000 for the series, and it shouldn't have been a series, it should have been a movie. So he said he signed a. So hold on. It said 50 Cent signed a $150 million deal from Stars, but paid Bitch Meech hardly anything.
He said, I got a beef with you. Got $150 million from Stars to make a movie about his life, and you paid him shit for his life rights. There's one myth that I wonder about before all the beef for 50 and all of that stuff.
That right there make all the sense in the world. So you got 100. I wouldn't have sold my rights to that movie. I would have had me some counsel before I would have did that. Tell you how this shit works, people. This is the reason why I don't play race games with you niggas. I play money game with you niggas. Because we already know how this shit went down. I'm sitting in a damn federal penitentiary where commissary is very necessary. And I turn around, I get a call or I get a visit from 50. 50 go down there, probably talk to him on the phone. 150, he probably, I don't know. We'll say 50 went down there and visited the man. Got on the list, visited him, offered him a deal. Told him, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We want to tell your story, man. You know what I'm saying? I think the story be good to tell. And you sitting up in that doggone penitentiary, you know what I'm saying? And you like, and you living that day for day shit over there. And you know, you be able to, you know what I'm saying, be able to move around a lot bit better up in the penitentiary. And the brother come to you telling you what he can do with you and what all this with you. Talking about you're gonna do this story. But now you just signed, we're gonna do this story, you know what I'm saying? Got your son in it, man, he gonna play you, you know what I'm saying, you know, pay homage to you, you know, tell your story, you know what I'm saying, and whoop de whoop whoop de whoop. And you sitting there, man, you like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And then he offered you this deal on this series that he's gonna play, and then he turns around, you know what I'm saying? You ain't getting out for another 7 years, 8 years. So it was what, 2016, probably offered the deal around 2020, 2019. So when you talked about it, right after Power ended, that's when y'all started talking about BMF. And you turn around and you pay him a little bit of nothing for it. So you probably paid him no more than a couple of million. Let's say you gave him $2 million for it. Now you turn around and you get $150 million deal for the rights to it because you basically bought the rights. Not selling my birthright. Big Meech sold his birthright. I would have held on to that. Waited till I got out, and then I would have. First of all, I would have wrote a book. That's the first thing I would have did. Wrote a memoir on the story. Probably had homegirl, you know what I'm saying, pretty much do a memoir. So I'd have wrote a book. That's the first thing I would have wrote. And I probably would have held on to the story. I would have wrote the book. Probably would have published it. Got it published. You know what I'm saying? Got it published. Because you can get a book published while you're in prison, while you're in the penitentiary. And people would have bought the book. So now you publish that book. Now you have 100% rights to that story. So now he can't come take your story. So now if he got the rights to BMF, that means you can't write no book. You can't do shit. 50 a bad motherfucker. 50 is what you call devilish smart. He's worse than actually the fucking white man. I'm going to tell you why. Because that's why I say niggas will use the race game on you. You know what I'm saying? Get you to come in there and talk with you, try to befriend you. Got your son involved in the movie. Most likely, if Meech was out or whatever, his son probably wouldn't even been involved in it at all. Conflict of interest. Or if he did play the role, he would have played the role in a major film, in a major movie. His son gonna probably have to play the role in the major film because it's already there. So his son gonna be able to benefit off of it, but Beach ain't gonna benefit off of it. And then the money that he gets, you don't really get big money for acting unless you just a big primetime actor. My take on the whole situation is this: Meach just made a mistake, made a big mistake. You don't sell your story to nobody. You wait till you get outside and start talking about your story. He talked about it when he was inside. You don't have any advantages inside. Everybody's not gonna take your collect call. So, everybody now you ain't gonna be able to go really you can do research on it, but how many people what entertainment lawyer you got a hand on that can tell you what it was, who can look at the fine print of the contract. You incarcerated, so shit. You can call your lawyer up. Might didn't, might did, who knows? But 50 got the nigga. Got him. Got him good. Pimped on him real good. I have to give 50 credit on that. He pimped on him fast, pimped on him good. 50 is a capitalist, man. 100% capitalist. He's a raw capitalist too. He don't give a fuck. That's why you got certain cats think what young buck, he don't fuck with 50. You know what I'm saying? Not because he don't like him. He just don't fuck with him, but he don't like the way he do business. Because you're gonna be under him. He gonna make. So you got two alpha males, but goddamn 50, as far as business is concerned, tore his ass up. Tore Big Meech ass up. No Vaseline, that man. So now that man's out and he can't rent the benefits off his own story. I think I'd be on my way back to the penitentiary. I'm Big Meech. I think I'd be on my way back. You know. But that's why I would have done the deal. I would have been like, okay. Because you held on that story for almost, you was in there since '08, so you held on to that story for 8 years, almost 10 years. You held on to that story. And you need to hold on that story for another 10 years. Till you got out now. So you had that story, held on that story for 22 years. But you gave the story up about a decade ago. Or a little less than a decade, 7 years ago. So you held on to that story for 13 years. You had a little more patience, held that motherfucker for 7 years. Now you be out and you be negotiating probably bigger money than what 50 got. They got $150 million off the deal. Ooh, boy, that's some cold-blooded business, boy. But that's business. That's business. That business. So really, him just severing the ties with him was business. So now he ain't got the 4 big meets to go take a meeting with Rick Ross or talk with Rick Ross, do a concert with Ross, do an after party with Rick Ross, and he turn around and he say, nah, we fuck. That's the way to sever ties with the man and run off with the whole man's bag. It was a whole play. He was waiting on that. Now, Big Meats never does that. Now he's still in the play, and there's a way he can do something, but there's nothing legally I think Meech can do. This man finna get rich off your story. I don't know. Man. I don't know. I don't give a fuck what I signed. I don't. Shit. Well, the only thing Big Meech can do now is get out ahead of the story and just really go and do interview circuits and kind of tell the story out of his own mouth. There's no way to get the money. He already got the $150 million deal, so there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do about that. You're fucked. You're fucked, man. That's some sad shit. That's some sad shit for Big Meech, Mr. Demetrius Flannery Sr. It's real sad. It's real sad. And he's at a con, and you got the son in the middle of the game with 50 going back and 50 going at his father and shit. But that's 50. You know, 50's only loyal to him. He ain't loyal to shit else, right? Because what he went through, by getting shot 9 times. So he doesn't have what you call compassion for no man, period. He don't have compassion for shit. So he's going to be for self. He's going to do for self, and that's what he's going to stand on is for self. So at the end of the day, it's nothing that Big Meech can do legally, if it is that. $150 million deal.
He came to Def Jam and presented a demo. 50? Yeah, that's what he said. He said he presented a demo and you all rejected his demo.
I rejected him a lot. Like, I was blocking him. Just quite honestly, because he was shitting on us.
Even before there was beef?
He was shitting on us. Murder, your life's on the line.
That was early.
He was shitting on us from the conception of his career.
So, as I was sitting back there thinking about this Big Meech shit, is crazy as hell. But 50 got him. 50 got that nigga. And that's how he look good, because he hustled the street nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta control it.
So he can always say in the back, because if Big Meech was on the streets or whatever, he would, a Big Meech was on the streets. 50 wouldn't, like 50 even said when Big Meech was on the streets. I'm gonna tell you something. 50 never liked Big Meech, ever. Never liked him. Because he even said about it, he knew about Big Meech when the nigga was out doing it, when BMF was doing their thing. And he even said out his own mouth, he saw him, he never fucked with him, he never mingled with him. He played like, I didn't want to be, in cahoots with them niggas. But he never liked Big Meech. He didn't like how Big Meech, he didn't like the power Big Meech had. And Big Meech had power. And he wasn't running up on Big Meech. 50 would be dead. So there wasn't a business with them niggas missing. So he wouldn't fuck with the nigga. And I get it. I wouldn't fuck with him. I'm rapping on. I'm not really into that lifestyle them niggas in. So we understand that. But what ended up happening is he never really liked the nigga. So sometimes you have to do what you call, questions I would ask is, Big Meech, is when you met 50, did you get any feel about him like he was a little irky to you? Was any kind of mindset like, I don't know, you had this shit like you had to sit back and kind of think about if you was going to do business with him? Or it was like, he gave you the pitch and you listened to the pitch and you was like, did 50 had to come back to you? Or you do the business right then and now? And if he said, I made him come back a couple more times, listen to some more shit, I said, well, first time you might not do business. But if he had to come back like a third time or whatever to do business, you really didn't want to do business with him. But I think because he went and got your son and said, well, your son got an opportunity to be an actor, he hedged his bets by getting your son. That's how he was able to get the deal done. So as I'm sitting back really thinking about it, when it really come out, we gonna hear some shit that he really didn't want to do business with you. But he did it because of your son, you know what I'm saying? He took something that was to your heart, And sometimes that's why sometimes you will see old school fathers, because you went to my son first, or because you did some shit, you be like, son, I'm not doing, son. I knew you want to act. I knew you want to do it. You're gonna have to figure another way out. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not doing this. I gotta hold on to this. That's all I got. And that's all Meech had. All Meech had was his story. That's all he had. And he needed to been able to capitalize off his story. Now, if he got out and he did business with 50, then he'd get 50% of the deal, or he get, you know what I'm saying, out of the $150 million deal, he got $50 million of the money, or 75% or 75% of the money with a 50-50 deal, you know, production deal or whatever, y'all production, then you go out, y'all split the difference, it goes to the movie theaters, and y'all still making money off the movies, making money off the residuals or whatever, and you still making money off of it, then that's cool. Business is a square business. I do business with you. We promote this shit together for a little bit. Soon as we done promoting, I go my separate ways, you go your separate ways. I go do my business, he do his business. But at the end of the day, Big Meech gave up his birthright to that nigga, and that nigga got him, and he used his son to get it. You know what I'm saying? Because he went on and hollered at the son and said, hey, I'm going to do this movie. I want you to go to this acting school. That's the first thing he did. Then Lil Meech, he probably looked like, okay, you know, I do it. You know what I'm saying? Because he young. He don't know no better. He young, impressionable kid. So he looking at it like, I got an opportunity to get an acting career. You know what I'm saying? I got an opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, make some money. And I think Lil Meech making some money, of course. But, you know, he's on, you know, hip hop and all that shit. Oh, he making some money. He doing some things. So he didn't want to hold his son back. So said, well, I'm gonna go on and let this nigga get this deal, so my son can be in it. But as soon as he get into beef, as soon as he hang around Rick Ross, he pulls BMF. Now he got the rights to BMF, so now he can tell the movie now. So he put the little series out to tease y'all. Now he can turn around and make a movie off the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And get the big money, get almost a bill ticket, because Big Meech story is gonna sell. And the problem with Big Meech is he'd held on to that deal, held on to them rights. He could have wrote a book. He could have made a movie. They also could have made a series. The movie gonna do an overview of his life. The series can get in depth with his life. So, but in the book, the movie, the series. Series would be last. Shit fucked up. And then that's the real life of business. Because if you're not alert, you gotta understand the background of somebody. You gotta know who you're dealing with, and you gotta look at what I'm giving up. Doing a 50-50 deal with this nigga, because I get out now, I can just get with some lawyers. And now I could goddamn hit me some lawyers up, because you're Big Meech, because you're gonna do the story, you're trying to steer the story. You'll get some lawyers that do some consultations with you and talk with you. Talk to some people in the top people in the industry, movie people. And then you'll be able to get a real deal that you're looking for. Might be even a little less. Might not get $150 million. You might get $5 for the deal, but you walk off with 75. You're walking off with nothing now. You're walking out with absolutely nothing now. This shit is crazy. And it is sad. Let me hear this again.
Because I was so hot, I could have let him sign with Atlantic or DJ Clue. Who's my man, and then Atlantic and Craig Cowman. I could have controlled that shit, and he would have never got right. He would have never got that Dre monster. You understand? But I done blocked this nigga to where he fell in the lap of Eminem.
Right. But we don't care about that. I'm trying to hear some more about it. But they said that 50 signed a $150 million deal from Stars. But Big Meech barely got paid anything for his life rights. That's bad. Gotta hold on to your story. Big Me stick the big step in his storytelling. Regardless of what you think about niggas, I write a book because guess who will be reading my shit? White people. That's why you write books. You write books to get to the masses. You don't worry about the niggas. You don't worry. When you do business, you do not worry about niggas, period. Cause you was in the dope game, so yeah, you made money up, nigga, but you sold big dope, so yeah, everybody was buying your quantity. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was buying your shit. White folks was getting your dope. Everybody was getting your hands on your shit. So you had probably had niggas distributing your shit in essays or people that were distributing your shit. But far as when it got down to the lower level, it didn't matter where it went to. But I think that he just made a mistake. He made a deal with the devil. And he made a deal with a slickster. And he slicked you. He New York hustled you. And how they New York hustle you is find a weakness of you, and your weakness was your son. If your son was a little older, if your son was doing something totally different, if your son, was, a geek or a nerd, probably was in the education a little bit better, then 50 wouldn't have probably been able to get to you, you know. And the only reason he probably got the meeting with you was through your son. And, because you know how it go. Say, hey, son, how everything going? You in 50? Man, everything good. Everything fine, man. He helped me out, But the number one rule is what's the interior motive? Why do you want, you know, why you want to put my son through acting school? Well, aesthetically, he looks like Meech. You know what I'm saying? So, look like him. They resemble, So, it's his sons are damn resemble. He's easy to sell it. So everything that 50 did was smart, as far as on using the son, because that was easy to sell. That was easy to get people to bite into the show, bite into the series. People was gonna be interested in see how this kid, how his son play him. So everything for his marketing was genius. Can't knock that hustle. Yeah. Problem with Big Meech is he was locked up, man. That when you're locked up, man, when you don't have the full ability to see shit. Different. You only got like 10 or 15 years, and you got out in 2014, 15, before that series came. Now you sitting in the cut chilling, and now you able to get the full information. You might be able to write a story. And if I was Meech, I would write a book on this. I would write a book and get that bitch published quick as I could. He can write a book on his own story, and if he gets sued on it, then it is what it is. But I write a book, get it out there, get it a bestseller, do a book tour, be able to do a book tour, be able to do public speaking, be able to do some things. That's the main thing Meech need to be doing. I think Meech need to write a memoir. You need to study some public, get a public speaking coach, get out there and do some public speaking, and tell your story on the stage. He don't own the right to your story on the stage. He only own the right to a story through a film. So Meech is not dead. Meech is not done. Meech can make a great living off his legacy and off his name. It don't matter if it's a good one or a bad one. But it can be a redemption story. He can still tell the story. He just got to write a book, and that's what he need to do. And put that book out there. He can either get Smith and Schuster to whoever he want to sign with. He can sign with anybody, regardless if he own the rights. He only own the movie rights. He don't own no paper rights. You know what I'm saying? I know he don't. And he don't have no rights, so he can get out there, tell that story. He know that the movie got it, but it's some shit that the movie didn't get. He can basically tell the story out, basically the movie, the truths of it. He can write a book about it, and he can come back and write the truth and the lies of the BMF series. So he could give him a little couple of books. And all the books would do for Meech would just get him on stage where he can get $200,000, $300,000. You tell a story. Yeah, TED Talks, all this kind of shit he can do. So 50 got him for the big bag, but Meech can still make money off his story. So, he ain't gonna get what he deserves, but he can still earn. And that's really what it's about. And I'm finna get out of here. And but as we close, this live was about the gold card immigration. We talked about the Trump administration and what they're doing with the gold card, the $5 million gold card. A wealthy immigrant can buy the card for a pathway to citizenship. Because that's a pathway. They can come here. Wealthy immigrants. Okay? $5 million plus if one of these big corporations want to recruit somebody to come in, they can also pretty much buy that. So for a student or somebody like that, top student over there, no one in his class, might be from Pakistan, might be from India or wherever he's from, and he just over here on a education visa or or foreign exchange student or whatever, and they can get the corporation can also pay $5 million for the gold card, and they be able to do it. And the bottom line, how did that benefit the United States of America and the public? It can the gold card immigration, $5 million card. It goes towards the national debt, which is at $35 trillion. And if he's as of right now, they already got 250,000 gold card immigrant applicants, which is a worth of which adds up to $1.5 trillion. And if you sell 10 million of those gold immigrant cards, it would be $50 trillion, and it would actually put the American debt out of debt with a $15 trillion surplus. So this is an idea by President Donald J. Trump to get this country out of the debt. With $35 trillion in debt, I don't see anything wrong with it. I think that's what we're supposed to do. We want the brightest and smartest and wealthiest people coming in this country through immigration anyway. We want the best. We don't want the rest. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't, and that's what you're supposed to do. If this country is the land of opportunity, this is the best land on earth, then you need to come and you need to pay to get here, and you're going to have to come over here and make it work. So that's all I got to say on that today. Went a little over, but it's all good. Touched on a few other topics as far as the Mason Cam and the Big Meech. Yes, indeed. This has been the Game Show Podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? Brought to you by this game that we show every time we come on. I am your beloved Game Show host, Prince P. Good use some recordings early in this podcast. Fair use, fair use. The Game Show Podcast brought to you by the Game Code. The game is the code that we ride every single day. Which is God's anointed, manifesting, enlightening code. We don't do no host shit. We don't do no mo shit. What we do is game shit, man. We game related, man. We ain't gang related, we game related. What's up? Always remember to subscribe to this game. Hit that like button. Trump on them. This has been the Game Show Podcast. Gold card immigration. Hit it or left. lovely motherfucking day. This has been the Game Show Podcast. I'm your beloved Game Show host, Gold Card Immigration. And we are out. Bitch.
No more tunnels, no more fear. Trump Gaza is finally here. Trump Gaza shining bright. Golden future, a brand new life.